Certified Home presents to you Sukari Heights, developed by Certified Homes, is magnificently designed, luxurious and executive residence offering world-class lifestyle. Starting from Kenya shillings 2.7 million, Sukari Heights is located in the most exclusive Kahawa Sukari neighborhood, just 15 minutes drive from Nairobi CBD and 20 minutes drive to JKIA. The location of these homes avails a short commute to work using an easy transport network, a large choice of dining and entertainment options. Designed to be the finest expression of world-class finishes, Sukari Heights is a rare opportunity to reside in one of the most exclusive addresses in Nairobi. As a resident, you will have access to lifestyle amenities including shopping center, gym, spa, eateries, and basement parking, suitable for family living as well as investment. As an investor, you will enjoy good returns on investment owning to recurring rental income, property appreciation leading to higher resale value. For further information, call 0711 128 128. You can also catch us at www.certifiedhomes.co.ke.
Thank you so much. This is DJ McD TV. Na leo tuko na, you can see he's a strong man, a very strong man. Mwenye ameunga vizuri sana. Inaitwa kuunga sasa eh. So when you compare me and him, unaona there's a very big difference eh. But you headed there. Now, the story behind this man eh. He will introduce himself na tuambie. Imagine he has been in school, primary school for 22 years. 22 years. Alafu akafanya Kcpe. Amefanya Kcpe for 9 times. Imagine. Having studied in primary school for 22 years and having done that exam for 9 good times. Let's get to know our guest and let's get to learn something. Unajua hizi vitu ni zenye unapitia unajiuliza, kwani mimi nilipitia wapi? Yeah? Wewe umerudia tu sijui form 1 ati form 1 umesoma high school 5 years. Yeye amesoma primary school for 22 good years. Acha tujue kwa nini. Ni kupita hako wanapita, ni kichwa haiku inashika kitu. Let's get to understand all this and by the way he's this guy who you can talk to and feel like wow, I'm with someone here. Tumeongea kidogo na nikasikia huyu msee ni msee anaweza kuinspire, ni msee atakusaidia. Education is the key. Hakuna place utaenda without education. Hata kama unafanya mabiashara zako hapo, when you're doing your own businesses make sure you have something here. When you have something here, you'll be able to run them in a very different way. And you'll be able to deal with your employees in a very corporate way, in a very respectful way. Wisdom manze tunahitaji by the way. Mungu anaweza kupea wisdom But pia work on it. Work on something like education. Ujue vitu sai technology vile iko kurelate na hizi vitu manze. Let's welcome one and only our guest Sasa sijui nitamuita nani na tuambie amefikisha wapi kusoma and all hizi vitu zote tutasikia hapa. Karibu sana. Tell us your name, umetoka wapi? Vitu kama hizo.
Yeah, my name is Mathew Aol Nyamlori. I come from Nyakach sub-county, Kisumu county. It happened that I have a thrilling story. It is funny to some extent, but thrilling and inspirational.
Let's get to here.
Yes. Okay. I happen to have spent 22 years in primary school.
22 years in primary
just
school.
Because of lack of fee. Happened that I was born in a family where my parent couldn't manage supporting me, paying school fee. I'm the 9th born in the family of 13.
What? 13?
Yeah, I'm the 9th born in the family of 13. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so I happen to be born in Bomet County, in Tanai Division, Gelegele location. So my first primary school, I sat Kcpe in 1998.
1998. And before you do that, before you continue, can you just say hi to your people using your own language? Hapa tuko McD TV, ni freestyle manze. Hakuna kitu kama tribalism hapa. Hapa ni kujiachilia.
I have 2 languages. I have Kcpe. I have the Luo.
Let's start with Kcpe and then we get to the Luo language.
Yes. Got up Kalenjin. Amacha agata galo. Amune. Acha megayo le bane. Yes.
Hakuna kitu nashika. And then Luo language.
Luo language. Nyikwa ramogi. Adwa moso unu udinade. Anadhi maber. Kaendi.
So anadhi maber ni kusema nini?
Naendelea vizuri.
Unaendelea vizuri. So kwetu tunasema nidhietoega.
Nidhietoega.
Namagithia we mwega. Tell them we mwega.
We mwega.
Then so you say we mwega jitagwa Mathew. That is simply saying hi people, my name is Mathew. We mwega jitagwa Mathew.
We mwega nitagwa Mathew.
Ni Mkikuyu.
Okay.
So ukaingia primary school? No, ulianza nursery?
Niliingia nursery. Huko I think it was around early 90 or late 80s, 89 huko. Nikafanya nikasoma and 1992 in the tribal classes. Ile ilikuwa ya multipartyism, introduction of multipartyism. Unajua ilikuwa Kalenjin against Luo, Kalenjin against Kikuyu, Kalenjin against Kisi. We were Luos in Kalenjin. So you can know what happened. Our house was set ablaze. My dad and mom rushed home with some kids. We remained in school. By then we were in school, afternoon hours.
Was it a boarding school? Or
it was a day school. And you know, warriors wafuguza wakaingia Kisii. It was a boundary between Kisii and Nyamira County and Bomet County. So they rushed wakakuja hivyo because we were in multipartyism and those people were in chama moja KANU. Sisi tulibaki huko. So because we had mastered the languages, no one touched us and no one was Waluo. But my parents had to rush with other kids. So we remained to me and my brother, the one I'm following. So hapo ndio shida ile tokelezea sasa.
Gani sasa ni shida gani ilianza hapo?
Sasa now your parents are not there. They have gone home. You are here learning. So somebody, a police officer, IP officer, currently is the chief of that location. He opted to adopt us for a while to stay with him. Yeah. So tunakaa, unaamka asubuhi 4:30. Naenda unakamua maziwa. Unapeleka malizoni ndio ipelekwe kwa barabara iende KCC. Unarudi una prepare unakimbia jioni unakimbia unakuja unapalilia kamboga nini at least to please your because it's not your father,
your host.
You have to work. So maisha ilienda kujitetea. Iliendelea hivyo kufumilia na kufanya because actually what happened in that primary school, they used to host Education Day.
Wow.
And in Education Day, they picked, because I do remember, by then only one person could qualify to join university in the whole location in that area. So that this person used to be celebrated. He's given gifts. Alikuwa naka prezo. I say, there must be something good.
Wow.
I started gaining interest
in education.
So when I'm struggling here, I say, and my boss went to Kablong Boys and he joined police and he was there. I said, hey, in life, at least you have to learn. So I said, I'll never drop out of school. So 1998 nikafanya mtihani.
Ya kwanza?
Ya kwanza.
That is your first Kcpe exam?
Exam, 1998. Several years ago. Nikapata 478 out of 700. By then it was 700. We were doing home science, SEM, art and craft, music.
You're doing 7
science and agriculture. Yes. Nikaitwa Kabianga High School. I know you know Kabianga.
Yes.
Next to Kabianga University. I couldn't even touch the letter because even I saw the fee by then was 30 something. And I've never even touched 1,000 shillings in my hand since I was by then.
By then.
I said no. So my aunt used to teach at Rongo. Told me there is a boy who repeated in Rongo Primary and made it to Starehe Boys Center. So you can come and try your luck.
So shule ulikwenda wapi? In your dream high school?
High school. My high school by then was where I can get scholarship. Like it was by then it was only Starehe Boys Center. So I went and repeated 1999 at Rongo. Rongo I got 505 marks.
At least you improved, eh?
I improved. Nikaitwa Kanga High School. I know you know Kanga. Yes. It's a national school currently. The cousin to my mom, distant aunt, was by then the head teacher, Kuja School for the Deaf. She opted to help me to be working in the farm over the holiday and then paying fee. So we had a good art. When I joined Kanga, when our family members realized that she's helping me, vita ikatokelezea. I had no peace.
Mashida zikaanza sasa.
Sasa. Squabble. I had to drop in Form 2. I dropped in Form 2 because of lack of fee.
School fees.
And you know, my hand, at least chief was here, but now my hand, because I head teacher, the husband was, I think, district inspectorate of education. The life was here.
It was a bit high.
Living in a permanent house, having a telephone in their room.
So what do you mean by a permanent house?
It was a big house. I've never been in that such house. When I went visited her, it was a very big house. I say, all these things is because of education. And all of a sudden, I'm dropped.
So you used to get motivated by
I used
such things.
I used to get motivated. Say, so these people are frustrating me, and I have the brain, I can make it. Okay,
wow.
202 I drop. I drop into 201 when there is squabble, you know.
Yeah.
Learning needs stability.
Yes. Need to be stable.
By then high school, by then high school needs money. When you don't have money, you don't go to school because the person paying fee has stopped. You cannot learn.
Exactly.
I had to drop. So by dropping, and I was in a very good school. It used to be number 1, number 2 in Nyanza by then. The entire Nyanza province. I said, okay, this has happened again. I say, I love to try starting.
That is your second year now. As in your second year to repeat class 8.
I repeated in, that is the third one.
The third one.
See, the first one was 1999.
Yes, 1999.
Then 202, I dropped into one Kanga High School. I've gone to high school. By then I was admission 2178 in Alpa House, Kanga High School. Yes, I dropped now.
Na ukaanza kusoma vizuri.
Nimesoma.
Drop.
Nika drop. Hakuna, unajua by then day school was also expensive.
Yes.
There were no subsidized. In fact, now education is free.
Yeah.
I'm even wondering, mtu aache shule, because when you have 5k you can learn for the whole year. By then 5000 principal teacher gani anakubalia ukae shule? Hakuna. I even tried going to day school. Who could help me?
No.
You know, by that time now I was doing mjengo for survival. And I used to reside in someone's bathroom in Rongo. You know, those bathroom outside the
Rongo.
Outside the room. Yes.
Kwa kina Akode.
Yeah, kwa kina Akode. Kwa kina Akode. Even Kanga High School just next to Akode. So, nilikuwa nafanya mjengo Rongo. Na survive, nikasema pana, hii mjengo napewa 100 per day. Na hii 100 unakula nini hata upati pia kulipa nyumba ya mabati. By then mabati house was 200 per month.
Kenya shillings
per month. So ndio maintain itakuwa ngumu tena because landlord anataka rent. Kusema hapana, wacha nirudi kwa primary. Nikarudi Kitere primary. It's not far from Rongo.
Yes.
It was a small walking distance, but it was around 14 kilometers. Nikarudia. Nikafanya mtihani. By then nimerudi to 5 subject. I got 387. Nikaitwa Rapogi High School.
387 out of 500.
Yeah. Nikaitwa Rapogi High School. Hata sikugusa barua, sijui ilikaje. Juu sikupata ile target yangu ya nini. I know by then when I was in that Kitere primary, lunch time nilikuwa naingia ndani ya miwa. Na chiu miwa because it is kuna sugar cane plantation juu ya Sony Sugar factory. Na kuna mapera around there. So it could use to maintain me. You get sucrase. Over the weekend naenda Rongo, nafanya mjengo, napata 200, juu 100 ya Saturday, 100 ya Sunday, 200. It's enough for me to maintain myself for supper in between from Monday to Friday. Rent hakuna, nilikuwa naishi ndani ya shule. But then kulikuwa na kanyumba yenye I can say deserted because hizo manyumba za matope yenye ilijengwa ndani ya shule ya kitambo ya walimu kuishi. Nilipewa mmoja hapo. Nikafanya Rapogi sikuenda GFE. 2003 nikaenda Sony Sugar primary. And in fact when I told the head teacher that I've been to Kanga, he was so remorseful. And it was my first time to wear full school uniform. He bought for me.
Wow.
Full school uniform, shirt, trouser, shoes, tafis by then.
Tafis,
yeah. Then I started learning. Nikasoma, but then also pahali pa kuishi pia ilikuwa shida. Because you understand, as a family man.
Na sasa time yote bado hamjapatana na wazazi?
Wazazi wako nyumbani.
Walienda home?
I know, I used to go, I used to go to visit kidogo na rudi because they had nothing. We are in a grass touch house. Mvua ikinyesha unatafuta kona ya kusimama.
So mvua ikinyesha mnatoka nje kunini? Kuzuia mvua.
It was terrible. It was terrible until even to what? 2008 is when one of the lawyers decided to erect a very nice mabati house to my dad. It was a long struggle.
Yeah, sure.
So 203 nikaenda Sony Sugar nikapata 399. Kaitwa Rapogi tena. Rapogi is also a good school. Rapogi is a good school too. That sikuenda. Nikaenda somebody in Rangwe anaitwa Everest Okambo. Heard of my story akakuja akaniambia come and repeat in my school. I'll give you full boarding facility.
Na sasa unarudia mara ngapi?
Ya tatu ilikuwa ya Kitere, ya Sony Sugar ilikuwa ya 4. Hii sasa ni ya 5.
Na uko how old your time sasa?
Nilikuwa nimeingia 21 hapo. Nikapata 5 wet. Nilipata 434 out of 500. Nikaitwa Maseno School.
434.
Nikasema hapana, sasa sitarudia. This is now terrible. Nikaenda Maseno. Being persistent is also good. Nikaenda every 2 weeks. Natafuta fare naenda Maseno, ambia unisaidie nisome. Wananirudia, go to your MP. MP naenda kwake, hayuko. PA anakupeleka hivi hivi. Second term, wakanipea uniform nikaingia class.
Wow.
Minus P. Nika out of 10. Sasa ikawa hivyo, juu ikakuwa sinajua fee na accumulate.
Yes.
206 sasa. Unajua 204 nikafanya hiyo ya 5 nikaingia Maseno 205, 206 nika drop juu ya fee tena.
Na ukiingia Maseno performance iko aje?
I used to be in overall. I used to be in top 20 out of 280 to yeah. I used to be in top 10 in my stream.
So you were performing, eh?
I was performing whenever I was given a facility and I am stable brain. God blessed me.
And what is this driving you to go back to school, to primary school, and repeat it?
You know, by then now. If that you have now dropped out of school, and when you drop out of school because of lack of fee, they even refused to give me a letter. Hawakunipea barua yoyote to show that nimefika form 2. A transfer letter or some of the sort. And 2,
so you must go back to class
utaenda wapi
and repeat.
Na utaenda convince aje mtu iko na hivi na hivi ati umesoma. Ilikuwa difficult. And 2, the only place somebody could get assistance is scoring high in primary, getting a scholarship, then it will catapult you to move to another level. So nikasema pana. Sikutaka kurudia after Maseno. I was tired of repeating. Nikakuja hapa Nairobi.
Wow.
Kumbe ile mjengo ya Rongo haikuwa mjengo. Mjengo iko hapa Nairobi.
Ile ya Rongo ni mchezo?
Ile ya Rongo.
Difference ilikuwa gani?
Rongo unaweza kuwa unatumia bricks. Na Rongo ni vigumu upate nyumba inafika 6th floor huko juu. Unabeba mchanga ama unabeba mawe.
Hapa hakuna shortcut.
9x9.
Nairobi hakuna shortcut.
Hakuna shortcut. What made me go back sasa and say I will never till I get full scholarship ya organization. Ni hii mjengo ya Nairobi.
What happened? How are you treated?
Unabeba nilikuwa naishi hapo Dandora Phase 4 ama Mathare Valley hapa kwa Hagi. That one is 206 then to part of 207, the whole of 207. Ndio post election ikaanza. Natembea, unaona? Naamuka asubuhi, natembea kidogo, napanda gari nafika industrial area, hiyo area ya Pembe Millers. Unapata ka site unajenga jioni unapewa 200 ama 250. Sasa hiyo fare imehike na is late na pale unaishi Mugiki are also Syria. You have to lazima utumie gari. Umekula 50, umepewa 250, unatumia 100 kukuja. na umechoka, umebeba mawe kutoka chini mpaka juu, ile mawe
9 by 9 along the way.
So nilikuwa naona nafanya na you can't save anything. Yani you can't save, uwezi nunua hata kanguo nzuri, because pay is constant and the person, the farman akona suti.
Yes.
Naangalia hivi. Na nakuja na kagari Toyota 110 hapa.
Ilikuwa inatesa kutesa 110.
Nakuja nyinyi mnaingia site wana count. So and so ingia. Ingia. Kibaki hapa nyinyi kujeni kesho. Sasa unaona hata kutoka huko kukuja it was not a must that you will be taken.
Utapata kazi.
Yeah, utapata kazi. So hiyo taught me that in life education is an equalizer. At least when you improve,
you're educated, utakuwa sawa.
I always tell people class 8 dropout, for him to compete, him or her to compete with a form 4 dropout must work 5 times better than that person. Because when somebody has got a basic education to reach form 4, when you give somebody who has reached form 4 5 million to do business, and you give somebody who has class 8 dropout 5 million to do business, unajua umeua huyu class 8.
Yes.
Anaweza enda hata lewe akufa, anaweza enda hata aswim huko Dubai, akae huko milele. Are you getting the difference?
Yes, I'm getting it.
Nikasema I have to get education. Nikarudi Agoro Sare. That was my 6th attempt. That one was 208.
Yes.
Siku kuambia at one time nikaa hapa Madare 4A. Mugiki's last people in where I was sleeping. It was only God. The next day,
what happened?
Nilihama, nilirudi nyumbani. Nikasema pana narudi shuleni.
Time kulikuwa kunoma sana.
Ilikuwa kunoma, ilikuwa during this time ya PNU ODM. Nikaenda Agoro Sare, nikakaa ndani ya shule. Class, kuna class yenye haikuwa inafanyika, nikapewa hapo ndio ilikuwa malazi yangu huko. Tafuta kama stress kidogo nini. Napalilia walimu mahindi nini, na wananipea pesa kidogo na nunua na chakula. Weekend saa zingine naenda mjengo at Yugis, Agoro Sare Primary. Nikapata 394. Nitaitwa Maranda High School.
So this means you still performing, eh?
Yes.
And how does it feel to be, as in unaitwa mashule kubwa Maseno?
See performance. I used to perform best, one of the best performance. And the only problem was kupata mfadhili, kupata sponsor, kupata somebody who could support me, you. Because before repeating, I used to move one. I used to knock to these MPs you are seeing. I don't want to mention their name.
And I'm sure because they're watching, we have governors, we have senators, we have like all people in the government. Can you just say something to them? And they're there. And because I'm sure when I look at your case, you're not the only one. So many people, so many students, so many young people, young ladies, young men are suffering because of that. They cannot even get help from the government. Can you give them a message? Tell them something.
My message to them.
Yes.
In life, there's no condition which is permanent. That person around you is your neighbor. By knowing the problem of somebody is knowing the problem of your neighbor. That is your neighbor. Because even in the Bible, it is stated that nilikuwa na kiu kunipea maji ya kunywa, nilikuwa na njaa kunipea chakula. Au kusema ati ulienda kanisa ukazwali prayer and fasting one kusaidia pia kuna nguvu. Kindly when you help that needy person, you are blessing your generation.
Exactly.
Don't forget to help that needy person. I always tell people nikiwa na hizi manguo 20 nimeweka kwa wardrobe. Now I've only wore one at a time. One pair of shoes at a time.
Exactly.
Na hizo inakaa huko na inaweza kaa mpaka nishinde ni tu.
And
there is one of my neighbor ananga hata nguo ya kwenda kanishani. Am I doing fair?
Justice to them.
Justice to them. Actually, when you are a governor, you have fun. Put for the need for welfare. Kindly choose the real needy person.
Exactly. Just take two and we'll understand you.
One
take
or two.
Yes.
One or two. God will open even the brain of your children.
Exactly.
I'm very sure these people supporting needy people like Palmaus, Equity, the James Mwangi, I'm very sure their children, they will never go broke.
Yeah.
And their children will never suffer.
And actually, if you look at it, their ranking are just going up and up and up.
Up and up and up, because they are blessing somebody. You know, the Wings to Fly, James Mwangi, changed my direction.
Yeah.
Now I can go to UK and reason with everybody in the table.
Yeah.
I can go to US and talk and present myself in very pure English, reason out and do something reasonable to my life and to the life of the society. Why? Because of education.
Exactly.
And why? Because of James Mwangi,
Yes.
who decided to pick me from nowhere to Nairobi School to KU.
So
now I'm waiting
you
to
can
graduate.
imagine, you can imagine, he did just something small.
Small.
Whatever God is doing, he multiplied like 100 times.
100 times.
Look at Equity Bank, how it is now.
Excellent.
Look at Mwangi himself.
Excellent.
Wow.
So I'm just telling you, you are an MP. One of the of this time, I went to see some MP, and I was sent away without help. And I'm not taking grudge on anybody who never helped me. Kindly help a needy person. God will open many doors to you.
Amen.
That is what I can tell them.
That's a very powerful message to them, and I'm very sure you're listening and you've heard what Mr. Mathew has just said. So tafadhali tusaidie watu.
Actually,
Tusaidie watu wasome kwanza. This guy is studying here. He's seated here to share his story because he has gone through education, and your life has changed.
Has changed.
You just told me about a class 8 dropout and a form 4 dropout.
Yes.
They can never be the same.
They can never be the
If
same.
you give them money,
There is no difference.
you have to finish it. What you're doing, you're finishing class 8 student, but at least from 4, it's not that well, but at least there's something they can do with that money.
Yes.
Not like a class 8 student.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also what people should know that what was Equina Pesa.
Exactly. Utaziacha wapi?
Hapa.
But you see, utaacha nini? But then when you die, the moment you die, what you leave is just legacy.
Legacy.
Hakuna pesa.
You know,
Exactly.
somebody like James Mwangi, I can stand anywhere, even in my dream, and tell him, thank you. You blessed me.
That is what he did.
That is what he
Legacy.
did. Legacy.
Yes.
Tell him, thank. Even the whole world
Yeah.
have known that Equity Wings to Fly supported Aol Nyamlori.
Wow.
After spending 22 years in primary school. Now he's graduating in KU.
Wow,
That
wow,
is
wow.
wonderful.
And actually, what happened? So after, can you talk about your 19th class 8 repeat? Umetoka wapi? Umeitwa wapi? Ya mwisho? Umeitwa Maranda High School.
Nimeitwa Maranda High School.
After Maranda sasa ukaingia?
After Maranda, Mjengo. Unajua? Nimeitwa Maranda sikuenda. Mjengo. Nikapatana na pastor wa SDA. Akanipeleka Aldorebi Junior Academy hapo Narok.
Yeah.
Nikafanya hapo, niliona mateso ni Mungu tu.
Wow.
Hapo nayo niliteseka because sasa you don't know Masai language, and those people were wondering, this person is so old and going back to primary.
Yeah.
Even all along, even when I was big going to
And
primary,
how's that
I
feeling?
used to face humiliation.
How's that feeling? Being the oldest and having that huge body, and you in the midst of small kids. How does it feel? How did you used to feel?
To me, it was a motivation because I knew, first of all, I used to score 430, 450 in exam. They fear me, make them fear me. But the person who is out, who doesn't know my background, could talk ill, could even abuse me,
Exactly.
could even insult me or
Exactly.
humiliate me. And that's why you see, I used to move to different primary school. I was avoiding humiliation.
Yeah, sure.
Because when you get used to this, it will be worse. You see, and psychologically, you won't be stable.
Yes.
So, nikaingia, nikapata 400, nikaitwa Kcpe boys. And it was something coincident happened. Kcpe boys, when I was getting the calling letter, the principal I found in Nairobi school after at last was the principal Kcpe boys.
Wow.
So sikuenda Kcpe. The following year, that one was 2010 sasa. That one was my 8th attempt. Nikafanya Agape Junior Academy in Kosele. Kosele, Karachuonyo, if you have never known.
Yeah, I've never heard of Karachuonyo.
Nikaripi, nikapata 400 still. Maranda school.
Wow.
Sikuenda. Sikupika hata letter. Sincerely. Juu, unashikia barua, you know, it is haunting you. Let me tell you.
Yes.
These letters used to haunt me when I'm carrying them. So I better shred them or leave them in the school, because you're carrying a very good letter. When the exam is announced, you get that over 30 or 50 people have scored A minuses,
Yes.
B pluses, and you say, hey, if I would have been here, akumbe mimi ningekuwa hii level.
Scored an A. Yes.
So it used to haunt me. So I never wanted to carry all those letters with me. I used to throw them away or leave them in school.
Yes.
Not picking them. Like the one for Rapogi twice, I didn't pick. The one for Maranda, I didn't pick. I picked only the one for Kcpe because I was sent to through post office.
Yes.
So final now I said no, I will look for the most remote primary school. You don't know where your blessing will come from. Some people will think that by going and greeting the president is where they will get an help. Maybe you are leaving your blessing.
Exactly.
I've gone to most urban primary and some academies and I could not get help. So I said, oh, this time round, I went and looked for the primary school where no one has ever scored 300.
What?
Interior, a place called Ringa. Ringa is in Kabondo Kasipul sub-county in Omabay County. I went there and I talked to the head teacher. He accepted me and gave me a certain house there to stay. I used to balilia watu over the weekends. And
your time sasa umechukuliwa hiyo shule uko how old?
I was approaching 30. I was around 28.
Na sasa ulikuwa na feel nini? 28 na bado uko primary school. So wewe uone kama utakufa.
I was in primary school with a reason.
Wewe uone kama utakufa.
I wanted to prove to people that in life you can make it.
And don't give
your
up.
background
Don't give
will
up.
never deter you from achieving your dream. That was my
hakuna place ulikuwa unafika unaona manzi mimi nitakufa bila hii hata sitafika fika place nikufa hata sitafanya exam.
So unajua ile the last ile yenye niliitwa Maranda last it is when Nini started taking people equity wings to fly. Nilifurahi. Even when I was going back to repeat now I knew and kwa moyo wangu I knew I will apply wings to fly.
So you got happy after those guys were picked.
Yes.
Kuchukuliwa but una feel
I felt
now there is hope.
God is opening Nini. Nikafanya nikapata 4-1. Nikaitwa Nairobi School. Nairobi School. Acha nikuambie sasa. Nilikuwa naishi sasa Rongo. Nimetoka Ugis. Sikuwa nataka nionekane one region sana. Your humiliation. So nikiwa Rongo. Nikaenda nikapata form nikapewa niende ni photocopy form ya Equity nika photocopy nika apply kupeleka ananiambia you are late. Hiyo sasa hiyo branch ya Awendo branch ndio ilikuwa inachukua watu Rongo. You are late. Nikasema kidogo a friend of mine told me Kcpe will be picking Nini weekend. Enda uchukue. So nikachukua form. Nikaona kuna pale inataka muhuri ya chief na primary. So lazima niende back to Ugis huko Ringa. Isi vitu
so
fanyia the stamp. So hiyo siku nilienda ndio siku interview ya Equity ilikuwa interview Equity ilikuwa Ilbris Hotel Oyugis. And for your information I participated kujenga Ilbris Hotel when I was doing mijengo ile. Na hapo ndio nilipata interview ya kunipeleka Nairobi School. I met somebody and told me, hey bana, Equity is taking Nini. Is doing interview here. Why don't you go? Na moyo wangu sasa ilikuwa imetoka Equity juu yule wa Ongawendo waliniambia they have already taken me.
Exactly.
Nasema asa nifanye namna gani? Nifanye namna gani? Akanisi twende tu. Hata akanifuruta twende tu apparent asikuwa namjua. Alijua tu nilikuwa nikirepeat nini akaniita na akaniambia ulipatanga scholarship. Unajua by then I was shy. Ndio nikaamua kuwa free nikamwambia nimeitwa Nairobi School na sijapata ndio nataka niende ni apply Kcpe. Nipa bwana Equity is the best twende. Tukaenda. Kufika huko nikapata wenye wako interview ni wenye nilikifanya Goro Sara the wine class 5. So nikaelezea the inaitwa moderator Mahasha. Nikamwambia bwana I have really struggled. When you see my face, I am the student. Akastuka.
Unakaa mzazi.
Nilikuwa nimebeba gazeti. I used to love nilikuwa napenda kusoma gazeti sana. Nikamwambia Unajua I've really struggled. I've been to Kanga, I've been to Maseno school just because of lack of fee. Sijawahi maliza. Wapi form yako? Hata sikuwa nimemaliza kujaza. Yeye ndiye anayemaliza jasa hii. So akaacha nichukue. So mpaka watu wote wamalizike, you will be the last person to take the interview. Sasa hiyo nastuka, nasema naenda nawaambia watu nini?
Tuambie watu nini?
Nikaingia, nikasema na yule jamaa alikuwa na body kama hii hapo. Unajua mimi Mungu alinibariki na muscle kidogo.
Wewe ni waiter.
Akaniambia kuingia hivi, the first question, who is the student?
Anaona kama mzazi ameingia.
Nikasema I'm the student. So nikaanza story yangu. Real life story. Nakwambia hapo nilitoka na 2,000 ya sapa na lunch ya kesho. Nikaona
ile pesa ujeishika mkono yako.
Nimechukulia. Yaani nilipata from there. It's when nikaona Mungu, nikasema hapana. Hii 2000 sikuwa nimeapplying ID. Nikakimbia home ushago ku apply ID. Immediately.
Let me cut you short. Hii time yote hakuna kademu una data ama umeoa ama nini, atuelewi sasa. You approaching 30 years. Maisha yako iko aje na wewe ni kijana?
My friend, in life ndio mtu wa date. Dating is part of luxurious. Let me tell you. Utakuwa na time ya kudate saa ngapi na kupata hata wewe ujiwezi. Kupata pesa ya mjengo.
Cannot even feed yourself. Wewe.
Cannot even feed yourself. The only job you can do ni mjengo. Na mjengo is very hard. I respect people. I mean, sana siku ya koroga.
Koroga.
Respect koroga.
Itakangi mchezo.
Itakangi mchezo.
Hiyo mnaanza vizuri, mkimaliza kuna mtu anaongelesha mwingine.
Sasa ukilala ni kama uliingizwa kwa masini, ukashagwa, ukaachelewa kama uko hai.
Kwa pale.
Hakuna siku it was not in my mind.
Exactly.
Because I wanted to at least to improve the standard of the family. Because my sibling wangu wote apart from the brother I'm following who went to Starehe, hao wote hawakwenda shule because of lack.
Yes.
Sikuwa na hiyo kwa my mind.
Wow. Sasa umechukuliwa, umejaza form, and then what happened after that?
After that tukakuja Kasarani nini, nikaenda nikaprepare, nikakuja Nairobi school. So the day I was entering the gate of Nairobi school, then I was saying, wow, now that I'm going to share school now with children, full body, what will I say? Nikasema hapana, acha tu. I know what I'm going to tell them. So to my dismay, the day niliingia hivi quad pale walikuwa nafanya admission, walimu na watu wakasema, hey, Nyamlori is here. I didn't even know who called the school to tell the student somebody is coming there. I didn't know if it was the Equity or I didn't know. Na sikuwa ulizwa. Nilifika huko kama already nimejulikana huko tayari. At last.
So you joined high school. Okay, how old?
Hey, bana nilikuwa 30 something.
Wah.
Nilikuwa around 30 yeah. Nikaingia form 1. Nikawekwa prefect hapo. Nika coordinate vizuri.
So niulize, unakataa kuko prefect ukaya aje shule? Mzazi yako shule
nakwambia huko Nairobi school is a home of everybody.
Wow.
Nilipewa full care. Full counseling.
Na kuoga mnaoga na vijana hapa?
Yes, Nairobi school is a school of its own. You know, it was ilikuwa ya wazungu.
Yes.
So facilities
ziko sawa
everywhere.
Wow.
Nikakaa hapo, nikasoma. Nikiwa form 2, my mom lost sight.
Oh, pole.
Ikani affect kidogo, but actually nikapick. Nikamaliza 2015. Nikapata B+, 71.
Hesabu ulipata nini? Kiingereza?
Kiingereza B.
Kiswahili?
C+.
Nini chemistry?
B+.
Physics?
A-.
We ni kutesa. After all that struggle. At least kitu naona ilibia.
History and mathematics nilipata A+.
Wow. Hey, that was good Now sasa niulize, what was that one moment yenye ulifeel uko chini kabisa ukiwa shule?
Nikiwa high school ama nikiwa
high school?
One moment nilifeel niko low Hakukuwa mwenye ananivisit. Asikuwa visitiwa mpaka nimalize form 4.
Wala la la.
So I was depending on friends during visiting.
Watu wako. Hatuwezi kuja kuona mzazi.
And I thank God kuna parent, I can say the current principal Dagoretti is called Peter Orero.
Yeah.
The son was there. So akikuja ananiita. He really helped me.
Wow.
Alikuwa hapa by then.
So what did you do to perform to get a B+?
I used to study, and that is not my
regardless
grade.
Of your humiliations, zilikuwa mingi sana kila time.
That is not my grade. I would have scored because I was in the top 100 out of 360. I could perform better than that. But what affected me the most is home. Najua niko Nairobi school na over the holiday nafanya kidogo. Niliselishe madhe na kuna mwenye anajua. Nikipewa shopping na kwa Equity nakimbisa home.
Mama ndo sasa amepoteza
sight.
Wala na dad
dad is old. My dad currently is 86 years old, 87, 86, born 32 I think.
Wow. We thank God for him. And your mom too.
My mom is around 78 years old now.
Na wengine walisoma? Your siblings?
Sinakuambia mwenye alisoma ni mwenye alienda starehe. Na mimi na mwenye ananifuata hapo polisi mwingi sasa. Aliingia polisi na I think nikiwa form 3.
Wow. Wow. How has that journey been? Kutoka umesoma, umemaliza shule, after kumaliza shule umepata B+. Kuna kala ka excitement kakupita. How did you receive the news?
Ilikuwa I was very excited because even in the house of my grandfather, I am the first person to complete 844. In the house of my father, I'm the first person to complete 844. So my first excitement nilifanya business ya makaa. Kwa natoa makaa Kilgoris na kuleta Oyugis. Na nuo makaa Kilgoris na 250 gunia
moja.
Oyugis nauza 1100.
Ni pesa poa sana.
So nilikuwa nabeba na kanda saa zingine lori. Nikafanya nika improve nyumba ya mzee. Nikafanya nikajenga lion yangu.
Wow.
Nikafanya nikaleta stima. So it is that in my village watu wali loop stima from through me.
Na ulikuwa kwanza kuweka stima huko? Wow.
That was my excitement before joining KU.
And then joining KU, how was the journey?
It was tough, but
one still help.
No. When we joined KU, we were given all the scholars who qualify for degree, we were given 30k ya kujoin.
Help.
Hiyo ni stipend tu. So nilikuwa napata help. Nilikuwa napata help ya 45k per year. So it was 22,500 per semester.
I think that was good money.
Yeah. Nika struggle naye mpaka nikamaliza.
Ukafanya nini?
Nangojea ku graduate.
Which course did you pursue?
Bachelor of Public Policy and Administration. And you know policy deals with problem. When you give me problem, I will handle it. I'm seeing this Kenya Power grappling with making profit, making losses, with all the there is this monopoly. So let them look for somebody who can manage the problem.
Exactly.
Why? We have so many people who cannot access electricity because when you go to the office, you are told you go this and this, do this and this, and you sign this, and then you bring back the nini after 2 years, and then we will review to do this. And no, that is taking time. Why can't they make a nini when you want electricity, you pay this and you nini this, you bring out your KRA pin and whatever. They come and process. If you are next to a transformer, or if you are not next, they look for 10 more people, and then they loop. They will get profit. So my course deal with problem. I can even when I go to a certain organization now, I can easily identify problem and how to solve it.
So when are you graduating?
Probably it will be July this year. I've completed all the coursework.
Completed all the courses, coursework and all that. Let me ask, how old are you as we talk?
Now I'm 38.
38.
So
I'm that
almost
means
clicking 40.
You spent like the better part of your life
struggling. Recently, we celebrated Charles Njonjo.
Wow.
101 years old. I think 101 or 102. He married at 52 or 51, and he has lived for over 1 century.
Imagine.
Why?
So hii 38 yako ni kidogo.
Struggle
tu nayo but imekushapia life manzi itakuwa tamu sana. So how's the feeling kumaliza high school, kumaliza campus, you're waiting for your graduation? How's that feeling?
it is nice, but you know when responsibility is coming on your way, you get your nieces want your help, your sisters want your help.
They look at you and
your
they see
mom
you're
wants your
big,
help.
you're a very big person in
Hey,
a very big company.
You know, even those who are watching kindly, I'm not employed. When you see me on a media, I don't have anything. I'm not given money. I'm not employed. And I'm saying this to inspire somebody who is almost dropping, at the verge of dropping, that there is...
At the age of 19, 20 something?
Yes.
Imagine.
Almost dropping out of school. Don't drop out of school. I'm there to inspire. Recently, somebody abused me. My inbox. He wanted me to help him get a job. Then I told him, I'm not employed. Akangoja after 2 weeks, akanitusi. Ati wewe ni rombaya, sijui nini, vitu mingi. I don't want to state them. But in life, be creative.
Exactly.
When you have gone to school and graduate, you don't have to be employed to survive. You can do anything online.
You can even employ people. God can bless you to employ people.
Business incubation center.
Exactly.
Be innovative and creative.
Yes.
I'm very sure that in my area, you know, agriculture doesn't do well. And there are times where you get in my region when I go to do shopping, kitungu moja ni shilingi 20.
Yes.
Na unaget huko Emali, kitungu zinamwa mwaga nje. So when somebody can pick kitungu Emali aenda auze Kisumu, si utaomoka. Unangojea employee upewe 25,000 per month.
Yes. Wow.
That
is the spirit.
Yeah, that is what I'm telling people. Start with what you have. God will always bless what you have in your hands.
Exactly.
Usiwahi dharau. Did I tell you that I went to the primary where no one has ever scored 300 marks?
Yes.
And there is where I got blessing.
And by the how many marks did you score?
403.
Na mwenye alikuwa amekufuata?
327.
What? So it's about you, not about the school.
Me.
Talk to them. Talk to them. Tell them it's not about the school that you join.
Yes.
Or the school that you're in. It's about your performance. It's about what is in you.
Yes.
And your passion and your readiness to
personal
learn.
Conviction.
Exactly.
Yeah. In life. Anyway, not all mountains are mountains of blessings, but you cut your coat according to your size. Where you are, you can receive blessing in where you are.
Sure.
Don't see that because you were not born in Rwanda, you are not capable of living in Rwanda. You can make it.
Yeah.
Education is an equalizer. Never drop out of school. There's this thing which has come called Ndudi, Kcpe. It's making a lot of boy child is leaving school.
Yeah.
The government should concern with that. Boy child leaving out of school, girl child is being empowered. Who will marry that girl child? And two, when you leave people, a crop of people not going to school, you are building up criminals.
Bodaboda ni sawa. Bodaboda ikikosa nini mafuta na nini?
I'm saying boda is not a poverty eradication scheme.
Exactly. Yeah.
When I give you 2 boda now, and I give your brother education, in 10 years, you'll get that this your brother whom I have taken to school will be far much, can even buy 100 boda and distribute to the community.
That is true.
You with 2 boda ulikunywa ukamaliza umedepreciate kwanza.
Hata kama ni kuuza 20,000 ulikuwa unanunua so. That is very true.
What I'm saying, boy child wanaacha shule wanaingia Ndudi. Pasipo kwenda shule. In the next 10 years, those people will be very dangerous criminals.
Exactly.
Utasikia hii story ya Alsa Basra dynasty. You struggle now. Ukianza kujenga Runda, umeanza kuendesha hiyo Lexus yako. Atakuperceive you are a dynasty.
Exactly.
Na aanze kukuumiza bure. Take
that is your work.
Somebody to school.
You're enjoying the fruit of your hard
work. Yeah,
yes.
Hard work. You enjoy the fruit of your hard work. There are these people. Dominic Mngetich, former director KWS, right the way from Starehe Boys Center to where he is.
Exactly.
Mweke was in Nairobi school. We have so many people who went through Starehe, Peter Kenneth, Starehe Boys Center. Sayako?
Pale juu.
So, everything is possible.
Boda kwa wapi?
Sikuambia walikuwa wananitusi. Those people are very dangerous.
Nani?
Humiliation. Hao watu wa boda hata mimi nikisoma walikuwa wananitusi sana. They really, and they are very terrible. You don't know somebody, you don't know him, you have not talked about him. Hey, mjinga wewe. Wewe utasoma mpaka lini? Hey, hey, watu wanasoma wakiendelea mbele, wewe unasoma ukirudi nyuma. So now I can do even 2 writing, 3 writing for exactly. Nikipata direct line niende nimununulie boda boda.
Tukapata job opportunity, you have papers. Yeah, what it requires for you to get a job.
Yes.
And actually you have all it takes for you to get employed.
Get employed
in a very big company.
Yes.
In a very big organization.
Yes.
So sasa tuko hapa, hii ni Mathew TV. Family unapata lini?
Soon.
So there's someone.
There's someone.
Hey. So after graduation ama ulimpata shule?
Nilimpata nikifanya internship. But tujatuni sana. But I hope nitamchukua. Nangoja tu kidogo vitu familiarize at least. Mtoto akitoka unaweza kumpeleka usi. Si ati uteseke na mtoto wako ateseke. Hiyo utakuwa unafanya disservice to the world bwana. It is not fair. Kama mama wako aliteseka akililimia watu shamba wakikulea. We mtoto wako at least aende ka shule yenye anabebwa na gari. Usitese mtoto.
At least.
Give your child the best. Exactly. Give your child quality education. And that is what I was after.
Wow.
Yes.
And you have it now. And you still okay, do you feel like you will still advance your education?
Sahi mtu akiniambia enda register for masters, I'll go and do.
Wow.
Then after that PhD, niitwe Dr. Aol, Dr. Nyamlori, Dr. Mathew.
Dr. Mathew.
Yes.
Wewe ni kutesa. I wish you all the best, eh?
Yeah, actually.
What I can say, I'll pray for you. You continue praying for yourself and continue inspiring people. Thank you so much for coming to inspire people at Mathew TV. It's a lovely TV and we have lovely fans and they love people. Na ulinipata aje by the way? Let's start from ulinipata aje?
Somebody tag you I think on Facebook story ya certain lady alikuwa na mtoto anaenda shule.
Yvonne Nyambura bila shosho.
Chinese yule ilimfanyia nini?
Alikuwa anataka kupiga Mchinese.
Kupiga Mchinese. So I was listening to the story but I could not understand the language but I tried following the chat.
Wow.
How people were responding and then I said because in most of the central region youth are seeing that starting making money early is better than going to school. I better reach you to come and inspire them that they can make it to school. Yeah. I'm just inspiring them.
They stop thinking about businesses at the moment.
Business is good.
It's good.
I'm not
but then,
disputing that.
Education means a lot.
Education means a lot.
You'll be able to manage your business.
When you have gone, you are undergraduate. Even if you are not employed and you get somebody to something empowered to do business, you will establish permanent business.
And even the way you reason.
And the way you reason.
Exactly.
So you are interactive nature. You can board a plane and you go bargain in Dubai, bring goods. Board bargain in China, Shanghai, China, bring goods and sell spare parts.
Exactly.
You see why? Because of education. Education. So I'm just inspiring them. Education is an equalizer.
Wow.
Sijaona mtu alipewa ndudi 1994 ama alianza bodaboda 1994 akiamka ananiambia bwana ndio hii mimi naishi Mudhaiga hii bodaboda amenifanya ninunue shamba.
What about education? To even take you out of this country, man.
Education. Ukiona huyu I'm doing this. I'm CEO. So I'm doing this and this. I'm doing this. I'm a media guy. You see why? Education.
Yes.
Education is an equalizer. For the son of this poor person, huyu jamaa anaendesha ndudi, ndio mtoto yake akuja avae for MP na at least asaidie community. Acha vijana aende shule.
Exactly.
I don't regret
having spent all that time in school.
I will never regret.
Wow.
I don't regret. I know my blessing is almost there.
Wow.
I will never regret. Very soon I'll be giving back to the community.
Exactly.
I want revenge that mimi niliteseka siwezi saidia mwenye anateseka. Msaidie.
Actually you're psyched up to help.
Yeah, I'm psyched up to help because I struggle. Kama ni njaa nililala njaa. Kama ni shelter nililala kwa bathroom ya mtu. Nikiiba kama ajui. Manguo zangu nilikuwa nabeba kwa polythene bag. Those the green one ya 5 bomb. Sikuwa hata na bag ya kubeba. Slippers nilikuwa navaa mpaka nifunge na waya. Sikuwa na viatu. And God.
But at least your life is different.
Yes.
When I look at you, I see a very big MD, a very big CEO, of a very big company. Imagine, yeah?
Yeah, but come at least they feel that I can help. They can invite me. I can help even start even helping before graduation.
Exactly.
Hey,
so what you'll do, because I know McD fans, they're just good people, and I love them so much. And as you can see, McD TV is blessed. Imagine, jamaa ametoka wapi? Ametoka na huku. Umetuambia home ni wapi?
Home ni Nyakach.
Nyakach.
But I have 2 homes.
Yeah.
Home ni Nyakach na Bomet. Because pahali nilifanya my first primary na my first language ilikuwa Kcpe, Bomet. Ndio nikaenda huko sasa kustruggle. So I can speak both languages.
Wow. We thank God for this at McD TV. We use our local language, a vernacular language, that is our Kikuyu language. Na inafikia watu Waluya, inafikia Wajaluo wanakuja hapa, Wakisii wote, inafikia wote Wakale na wanakuja wapi? This is called God's favor. Sio mimi na sio nyinyi, it's about God's favor. Imagine, huyu jamaa ametutafuta, amenitafuta sana, na alikuja kwa inbox yangu akanitafuta, akaniambia McD, would like to share your story. Na tukiongea na yeye sasa napata jina yenye napata pale, huyu jamaa ametujulia wapi? This is how God works, by the way. And whatever you do, if you do whatever you do wholeheartedly and in one piece, you just do it to support people, God will send people to, like people watu kama hawa sasa. Can you imagine? It's a very special interview having this guy, so we are happy to have you here.
Yes.
And we'll still invite you some other time, and once I have mentorship programs in schools, I do motivational speaking and all that, I'll make sure I'll tag you along. We inspire these people, manzi. Tuambie sasa, it's never too late. Unasema tumesoma 2 years primary school kurudia. Huyu jamaa amesoma 22 years. Alafu ulifanya exam ulifanya 9 times.
Kcpe 9 times. I have the certificates with me.
You have them?
9 times.
Hey, umejaribu sana.
And also not only to inspire in school, I inspire even the family members.
Wow.
I inspire even the business guys.
Exactly.
Personality. Open-ended inspiration.
Because
you know, this COVID-19 ime affect mtu anaweza jinyonga. But akiona Nyamlori kwenye nimetoka
na vile
nimevumilia hata yavumilie tu miaka 2 akireview business yake, utapata maisha yake itakapo atapik vizuri sana. I can advise all. So awesome. At least they can even take my number.
Yeah, you can give a number. Exactly.
In case they
and you tell us how you call yourself. Oh, that is on social media. Social media handles.
Yeah, handles. Yeah. My number, I'm Mathew Aol Nyamlori. In Facebook, I'm Mathew Nyamlori. In LinkedIn, Aol Mathew. In Twitter handle, at Aol Mathew too. Then Instagram, Mathew Aol.
Wow.
Aol, AOL, America Online. AOL. Facebook, Mathew Nyamlori. LinkedIn, Aol Mathew. Facebook at Aol Mathew too.
Wow.
Then Instagram, Mathew Aol.
That's fine.
I am my number 0721 816 523.
Just say 07
07 21 816 523.
Wow. Thank you so much. This is DJ McD TV. Now tell them to subscribe. Naomba watu wa kwenu kwanza. You say using your own 2 languages. Tell them to subscribe to DJ McD TV.
This is DJ McD TV. It is a TV which is open for all. It is not in a Gikuyu language.
Exactly.
It can do story of Loya, Kisi, Luo,
in
all the tribes, all the 51 tribes in the world. It can do that. So go and subscribe. DJ McD TV. You subscribe. And you say something, a blessing,
subscribe,
and God will bless
comment
you.
And share. So tell them using your own language now to subscribe.
Waja nianze na Kipsigis.
Sawa.
Ino nigeguren McD TV. YouTube anango Facebook. Subscribe agi share toreti big tugul. Po Gikuyu language lakini toreti big tugul. Tot ko tore story chebo Kautab Kalenjin, chebo Lumek, chebo Goyek, chebo ne tugul. Jumla. In my language now, Luo.
It's fine.
My longo ni McD TV. Nyikwara mogi akwa uni subscribe TV ni channel mare. Subscribe YouTube. Follow him Facebook. Subscribe and share and comment something positive and be blessed.
Endelea. Nataka kusema nini?
Awacho ni subscribe uru mondo share mondo iwach gimoro manyalo kelo gweth. Makdi TV en TV mawacho ga dho jokarabuon Kikuyu, lakini stoche te otimo story mar dhoudi duto. Sani aja luonga mondo awach story na mar inspirational mondo kony nyathi achiel kata ariyo mondo winj stocha kaka thagora kasomo. Kindly subscribe, share mondo uyud gweth. Nyasaye ogwedhu.
Thank you so much. Nida igwa dhogithi and it's fine. Continue subscribing to DJ McD TV and share this interview. Let's get to inspire some people who have given up in life, man. You can see a person who has given up in life. So encourage them, tell them it's never too late. There's no limit. There's no age limit.
The hand justifies
for education. Exactly. The head justifies
the mean.
Amen. Thank you so much. So God bless you.